Hey everyone, Steve here, and today I want to show you how easy it is to deploy full stack apps using Orbiter and Beaver. Let me show you how it works. So if you don't already, you can install the Orbiter CLI with this command, bun install global Orbiter CLI at latest. And once we have it, we can just run it here. Shows all of our available commands. And what we're going to use to create a new project is Orbiter new, and we're going to use the template BHVR or Beaver. And in here, we could just go ahead and give it a name. So we call it Beaver Super Demo, something like that. And we can choose a subdomain. And this is going to go ahead and install and download the template. And then it's going to go ahead and deploy both the client and the server to Orbiter. And it's going to link them in a way that is really, really cool. And I think you're going to like it. So it's going to go ahead. It's already got our client deployed. Server is now deploying as well. And there we go. Full stack app is already deployed. Only took maybe 15-20 seconds. It's absolutely crazy. We can just go ahead and open up the preview here. And this is our Orbiter template. We have the docs, GitHub, and call API, and there we go. And what you'll notice here is that we have both two deployments, the Orbiter client, which is here, and then the server here. So instead of having a totally separate domain, it's actually the same domain, but the API and the server starts at API. So let's take a closer look at this. So we're inside the repo here, and this is the Beaver stack that I spoke of earlier. And Beaver basically stands for Bun, Hano, Vite, and React. And it's become one of our favorite ways to build full stack applications, as it's really simple. Everything is modular, and so you can very easily deploy each piece wherever you want. And there's a huge ecosystem of plugins and templates and things that work with Hano and Vite and React. So if we look at our project here, we have our client, and this is going to be the React app. It's all very basic stuff. I think a lot of us are pretty familiar with it. And you can see here we have, our base API URL that's either going to use the localhost URL if we're in dev, or it's going to use that /API that comes with the Orbiter deployment, which is really cool. Now, if we look at the server, we could see here the server is also very simple, just a Hano app, and we have our path of get/hello, and that returns the hello Beaver response. Now, something I mentioned earlier that's really cool about this stack is that it is modular. It allows you to deploy each piece wherever you want it to. There's no walled gardens, so it's not like something like Next.js where you're kind of locked into Vercel or it gets harder to deploy elsewhere. But we also wanted to make it really easy and give that kind of Next.js experience for developers who may want to use Orbiter for the deployment. And deployment is so easy. As you saw when we did the initial launch of the template, and went ahead and deployed on the start. But if we wanted to deploy it from the project here, we can just do bun run deploy, and I can do client, and that's going to build the client site, upload the static distribution folder, and deploy it, and bam, it's already done. If I wanted to do the server, works the exact same way. Bun run deploy server, only takes just a few seconds to bundle it and deploy it. Or if I wanted to do both, I could just do bun run deploy. And that's going to do both the client and the server. And that is how easy it is to deploy a full stack app to Orbiter. If you haven't checked it out already, go to orbiter.host, sign up for a free account, and see how easy it is to use the web without walled gardens.